what's up you guys? I'm Margot Herchabees reporting for Rice Documentary, and today I'll be asking, what's the freaking problem? Many people blame capitalism for consumers' behavior of buying and throwing away. Most of that waste is food waste. That's kind of urged on movements like minimalism, the zero waste lifestyle. But what if you disagreed with the whole economic system itself? A community of people known as freegans have taken this logic to the extreme. They don't believe in the economy whatsoever. Instead, they'd rather get by sharing, borrowing, scavenging, and, well, dumpster diving. For the first part of my investigation, I'm taken to the streets. I want to see what the people have to say about freeganism. So, you guys are students, right?
Yeah.
All right, so where do you guys mostly source your food?
The grocery store.
Yeah.
Convenience store. Whatever my parents give me.
In-N-Out Burger,
Right?
Southern California.
Where do we, normally at the grocery store.
Oh, sourcing of food.
Yeah.
Grocery store.
Yeah, grocery store.
Yeah.
And you?
Grocery store.
And then second, how much do you think food in Canada is wasted? Like, give me a rough percentage.
Oh, geez. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
That gets wasted overall, like restaurant industry?
40.
Or,
40?
Yeah, that's
pretty close.
That's what I'm thinking.
And do you have a guess?
I was going to say 40, actually.
Yeah.
A lot.
Third.
20%? I know in the States it's like 7 football fields
Yeah,
a year.
It's
So in
crazy.
Canada, around
So it's actually 58% of all food produced in Canada is lost or wasted.
It's terrible.
Yeah, so not great. So have you guys ever heard of freeganism?
No, what's that?
No.
So it's basically when people don't participate in the economy. So they kind of live off of sharing, borrowing, and scavenging. Do you guys think you'd ever consider that lifestyle?
Not particularly, to be honest.
No, that sounds like homelessness.
Not by choice.
I would seek
but-
to minimize the amount of food wasted, but not by that particular means. I don't
Right,
think.
right.
I think that's a utopian ideal that is unattainable and unsustainable.
And
But
that's
it's a nice, it's like, you know, a nice pleasant thought. But I don't know if it's possible. I
yeah.
don't think human nature would allow for that.
Maybe
Yeah.
if there's a way for us not to participate in the dumpster diving, but we could eat foods that were sourced from there.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a better plan. It sounds a little extreme, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So now we know what the word on the street is, but I thought I'd talk to a genuine freegan himself. There's actually quite a community in Stratford, so I thought I'd ask him how he lives his life. This is River. He is a freegan.
My name's River, and I'm a freegan.
So hey River, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good, can't complain.
Good, great. Can I ask you, why are you a freegan?
Yeah, sure, of course. Well, I felt the current economic climate of our society that we're living in is really bringing me down, is feeding off of consumerism. And not only that, but I was feeding off of consumerism, and it was consuming my life. So I decided all or nothing, and I jumped feet first into freeganism.
Right. So could you give me like a walk through your day? What does your day-to-day life look like as a freegan?
Oh, sure. Well, I'll wake up in one of my favorite spots here around the city of Stratford, or I'll maybe wake up on a good friend's couch, if I'm lucky. And then, well, the first mission is to find a little bite to eat for breakfast.
Right.
So I wander around and I go to some of my favorite little dumpsters, favorite restaurants, see what they threw out the night before. Maybe get some muffins or some donuts. And then I kind of wander around for the day. Until I'm hungry, that is. Back to the dumpsters.
So then let me ask you, what do you think the difference is between being freegan and just being frugal?
Well, freeganism is a political statement.
Right.
If you're just being frugal, you don't have anything to say. You're not sticking it to the man. You're not showing that Justin Trudeau guy who's boss. I stick it to the man every day. Stick it to the man. Well, this is a spot where I usually find some pretty good stuff. Let me show you. This is a book on abnormal psychology. I like to study it sometimes. There's a couple good rakes and things. This over here, well, this, you see, you might think it's the bottom of a mop. If I like to use it as a wig. I live in Stratford, so I'm a really big supporter of the festival season. Oh man, is that an onion? Almost. Sometimes these silly students leave a little bit of sandwich in the bottom of the bag. Score.
So now I've spoken to a genuine freegan, so I thought I'd look at the other side of the coin, the economic effect on businesses. This is Mr. Fleming, the owner of Zare's Stratford. So I was talking to some people on the street, and they say that they mostly source their food from grocery stores just like yours. I also asked them how much food they think is wasted each year in Canada. Do you have any estimate, or do you know?
Probably not a lot.
All right. Well, actually, 58% of all food produced in Canada is lost or wasted. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Okay. Have you heard anything about the freegan movement or freeganism?
No, what's that?
Basically, freeganism, there's actually a community here in Stratford. I was speaking to one of their members today. Freeganism is where they don't participate in the economy at all, and they mostly get their food from dumpster diving behind places like yours.
Really?
So if you, do you think you would adopt this lifestyle?
I don't think I would ever pursue a lifestyle like that.
No. How about, do you think it would affect your business if theoretically the freegan movement caught on?
Well, from what it sounds like, the freegans need us to be able to, provide the food so that they can go in the back and grab it from the dumpsters.
Right. So you don't see freeganism affecting the economy or your business as a whole?
No, not really.
So now it's your time to decide. What's the freegan problem?